What's up, guys? This your boy Flexington Curry, and we back again with some more breaking hip hop news. All right, so if you guys been keeping up with me and this whole Tekashi 6ix9ine trial thing, we're gonna have a little discussion. We're gonna take things a little deeper today. So, with that being said, it was an interview. It's an interview that's out now on Hot 97 with a person who was inside the courtroom. Her name is Lisa Evers. All right. So she's being, I guess you can call it being interviewed by uh, one of the staff at Hot 97. Now, what sparked my interest in this was the questions that the interviewer was asking. I really liked that interviewer. She said what she had to say. She didn't hold back. So I want to ask, was Tekashi 6ix9ine working with the feds the whole time? Now, if you notice back when he had the assault case with a sexual assault case with a underage female, and I think he got community service for it. Now, she talked about that. Now, if that was the case, and he got off a community service with that, was that to set up things for him to take down Treyway? Would he be the type of person to do that? Now, they have video footage of him getting robbed, people saying they're going to kill him. And I think the two people that supposedly were in the video were two people in the courtroom. Now, they also have phone calls with Mel Murder and Jim Jones discussing things. And they have footage of 6ix9ine setting up Trippie Redd. Now, how does all this come into play if he wasn't already working with the feds? Now, in the interview, they was explaining how he set up Trippie Redd in the middle of Manhattan, one of the busiest places in Manhattan, during broad daylight hours. And Tekashi 6ix9ine made the call like it was nothing. Like, okay, like, I'm not worried about it. Go ahead, make the hit. Go get Trippie Redd. I need him dealt with. Broad daylight. Now, what they were saying in the interview was, how could somebody feel like there would be no consequences or repercussions when setting up someone in the busiest part of Manhattan during broad daylight hours? And I was scratching my head. I was like, all right, that's kind of real. Because, I mean, even me, I would be like, what? Unless he knew that he was good somehow, some way. He was like, F the other dudes. So go ahead. And set him up. And not meaning Trippie Redd, meaning the guys that he told to do the hit. Like, okay, go ahead. I'm not worried about them dudes. I'm good. Like in the back of his head, he's thinking, yeah, I got the government behind me or something. Now, what's what else is like mind-boggling about this whole thing is that he has no problem doing this and taking down all these people. He has absolutely zero F's given taking down all these people. And I wonder how his life is going to be after that. But we got to think a little deeper. Is he going to get like tattoos removed, plastic surgery, so he can walk around in the population unnoticed with money that he's gained? If he has money after that, I'm pretty sure he does. Now, why would he implement Cardi B and Jim Jones into this case and Casanova and Trippie Redd? It seems like the agenda is bigger than just Treyway. Is he giving the government the key to the inner workings of hip hop itself as a whole, as a culture? Is this is this going to be something epic that goes down in history to where hip hop will be turned in a way that we have no idea could have ever happened? Is he going is this going to is this case or is this trial going to build a case against hip hop to where they say, look what happened with Tekashi 6 9. We can no longer have hip hop. We have to ban hip hop. Is Tekashi 6 9 giving the government, I guess, probable cause to do that? Because him implementing names like Cardi B, which, she has nothing to do with none of this stuff at all. Even before the audio came out, Jim Jones had nothing to do with this at all. Now, he didn't name names in hip hop, and Cardi B is one of the biggest names out there right now. What is his goal? What is this? What no? What not his goal? The government's goal. What is going down? What is really? What is this really about? In the courtroom, he had no family there, but Lisa Evers said that, and she was there. She said that the other side was filled up with red. They said, she said they took him through an underground passage, hardly ever used. He's in protective custody with people that work with the government or that are informants. Basically, this has to go in a direction of him getting his whole identity switched, him getting plastic surgery, and the government having a reason to put holes, barriers, walls up in the hip hop culture. If that is the case, and this is just not just about taking down Treyway, which is why I say we're gonna get deeper. You gotta open your minds. Think about this. If you're thinking about it and you're just looking at the videos that's out there, watching YouTube, Googling things, you're gonna think that he's just snitching, which he is, but snitching to take down a gang. But that's what you would get from the average person's perspective. But is that what the government is doing? Are they just trying to take down a gang? I'm pretty sure, a lot of stuff like this has happened. Not to this scale or this degree, but a lot of stuff things have happened like this in the past in hip hop. But it seems like something bigger, something way bigger, something way bigger. Maybe Tekashi 6 9 doesn't even know what the government has planned. Now, this could lead them to looking into a whole lot of different things in hip hop. For me, man, for me, and I guess most of you guys who listen are big, huge fans of hip hop and have been since you were little, if not born. Now, if this guy right here that y'all looking at, Tekashi 6ix9ine, I don't even know if he's African American or black, but I don't think so. And that's will make it so much crazier to take down a predominantly black culture, which is hip hop. If this guy right here that you see on the screen is the key, is giving the government the key to taking down hip hop, not just the culture is going to be changed, not just your lives, my lives, everybody who has dedicated time, effort, sweat, tears, even blood into this thing we call hip hop. It's going to not just change it for us, it's going to change things for the world. Hip hop is the number one selling music genre in the world. Yes, record labels, record labels have a big part. Executives in the record labels have a big part. Like Leo Cohen, Kevin Liles, people of that nature, they have a big part. But what if this case, this trial, matter of fact, let's skip this. Let me tell y'all something else. Did you know Tekashi 6ix9ine has been already pleaded guilty? He's been already pleaded guilty. He's been pleaded guilty. Been pleaded guilty weeks ago. Maybe weeks ago. Maybe even a month. What he's doing right now is giving the government everybody he can to get his sentence lessened. And also what they were saying in the interview, he could give the government so many people that he could possibly walk away with time served. But let's get back to it. So, even if he doesn't know what he's doing, even if he's changing the course of history as we know it, and giving the government the key to hip hop so that they can put their hand so deep in hip hop, it's gonna get messed up. We gonna start seeing. We already been seeing a lot of these new rappers. Some call them weird, or what have you. We may start to see a change so drastic that it's gonna be felt across the world. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, share, hit that subscribe button. It's your boy Flexington Curry, and I'm out.